Gaming and today's anime review. Today we're going to be looking at an anime called Ikkyu, Ikkoku, Ikkoku. Anyway, I have no idea how to pronounce that. Um, it's basically a slice of life anime about a relationship that starts between two people. Um, So how do you explain that in a way that's going to make more sense? A lot of the things that they bring up in this show are things that absolutely happen in real life. I mean, this show is put on a comedy aspect to, bring a light-hearted feel to the um, topics being covered. But there's a couple of topics that they go into in this show that I would absolutely like to highlight. And one of those things is other women. Now, what do I mean by that? Truly, this is a show about how two people start their relationship. And one of the things that I've noticed in my life to be very true is that if how should I put this? As a man, and I'm not talking about a man with great looks and a good body and everything that women desire. No, average looks, decent body. Certainly not what women would consider a hot guy or a high status man in that respect. Somebody who's super rich, because women find different things attractive than men do. So, for an average guy who gets into a relationship, and I know there are a lot of men who can attest to this fact, me myself included, for whatever reason, and I'm pretty sure it has to do with whatever you call that, different smells that men are putting off in that respect. When you are in a relationship, a beginning, starting relationship with a woman, there is, let's say, a change in how you, as a man, smell. You start putting off different scents. And other women, whether they realize it or not, truly it doesn't matter. The end result is that that man will get hit on by other women. Period. Every new relationship that I have ever started, for whatever reason, shortly thereafter, another woman will, in a sense, force their way into your life. Now, whether or not you allow them to do that is a completely different story. But they will try. You could go as an average man for years dating no one, and no woman would even approach you. But as soon as you start dating someone and sleeping with them, just dating isn't enough to cause this change in that respect. Another woman will force her way into your life, or try to. I don't know why exactly. I guess they figure that since someone has found you worthy in that respect of relationship, that maybe you're not a horrible man and you might take care of them. I don't know what they're thinking. It's not like they ever tell the truth, because they certainly do not. They blatantly lie to each other about what they do. They blatantly lie to men about what they do. So it's not like we're getting a lot of truth from their side of the court. But it is something that I have noticed to be true with every relationship I have ever started. Period. And the same goes the other way. Um, Men, for whatever reason, um, find women who are in a relationship, just starting a relationship, more attractive. It probably has something to do with them being more happy, more energetic, more um, soft, feminine, easy to approach. Um, because these are things that happen to women when they first start a relationship. I have, in the past, found myself attracted to women who just started a relationship with another man. And when I would ask them out, they would tell me this. And over the years, I've accumulated this knowledge in that respect. And I've seen the consistencies within it. And this show does go over that, truly. Um, it doesn't go over it as to what's causing it. And like I said, I truly don't know what causes it either. I have guesses. I have a few ideas as to what might be causing it. But it does go over it, and it does show that. It shows him being hit on by another woman who would really like to be with him. And it shows her being hit on another man because her attitude, her personality, her outlook has altered, making her more approachable. As a result, these things happen. And truly slice of life anime is not really my thing. But when it's done like this one, where it's kind of slapstick comedy over the top, doesn't really mirror life, but parts of it do. This is a way over the top anime, and it's meant to be. But by being over the top the way that it is, it also shows how people are truly, just on a much more um, realistic, low end. I don't know how you would put that scaling. Um, People are like what this show shows. They're just not as eccentric as the people in this show when they're doing it. But truly, I mean, I've seen in my life, I've seen sisters fight over the same guy. That was hilarious. I've seen men get upset with each other because a woman slept with both of them. Within a relatively short time of each other. Like she'd sleep with one and then like 2 weeks later sleep with another man. That sort of thing. And both of those men were friends with each other. I say were because that shortly they're in it. I know they try to say, bros before hoes. If both men are of high standing socially, monetarily, and with their looks and demeanor, that type of sentiment works. But for normal guys, no. Because you can't trust each other, period. And you don't want people in your life that you can't trust. I mean, if I had known, I do have friends that I've known my entire life, but I trust them. But I wouldn't want to keep somebody in my life that I knew as a teenager or as a, let's say a 20-year-old, not teenager. Let's say through their 20s that just slept with anything that, had two legs and could walk. I wouldn't want them anywhere near my wife. Ever. Period. So I would probably cease being friends with that type of person. Um, Same thing with a woman. I mean, women, especially women who, excuse me, especially women who find a man and get married. I've noticed this on several occasions that the third wheel in that respect, the girl who couldn't lock a man down and get married and is still out there having fun and stuff like that. The rest of her friends, very shortly after they start getting married and you know starting their own life, just cut her out of their life. And they do that because they don't want their husband sleeping with her. And they know that she's the type that would do that. Not because she hates them or whatever, she's just that type of girl. Anyway, I guess that's my rant for the day. And I hope you enjoy the rest of yours.